In the hidden corners of the earth, where sunlight pierces through the dense tropical forests and rivers flow gently through the wild, lives a small winged hunter. It is not a great predator, but its agility makes it a legend among the branches and water. A skilled fisherman. It is the kingfisher. This bird is widely known around the world as the kingfisher, the king of aquatic predators. But in Indonesia, a land rich in culture, this bird has many local names that reflect the people's closeness to nature. In Java and Sumatra, it is called cekakak. In Kalimantan, its name changes to sikatan air. And in South Sulawesi, the Bugis people call it with the gentle tone, malan malan. No matter what name it goes by, its presence always draws attention. A small body with striking colors, a distinctive large beak, and a swift flying style make this bird a symbol of elegance in the wild. Behind its charming appearance, the kingfisher holds astonishing scientific complexity. It is not just a single species, but part of a large family of aquatic predatory birds spread across various parts of the world. Scientifically, it is classified in the kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Aves, and belongs to the order Crassiformes, a group of exotic birds that also includes kingfishers, bee-eaters, and toady birds. Its main family is Alcedinadii, with three major subfamilies: true kingfishers, forest kingfishers, and open water kingfishers. The habitat of this bird is highly varied. They can be found in different ecosystems, from the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia to the grasslands of Africa, mangrove forests along coasts, to cold regions in southern Europe and Japan. In the Pacific region, some species live only on a single small island, making them very endemic and rare. Indonesia itself is home to more than 15 species of kingfishers. Their distribution spreads evenly from west to east. In Sumatra and Kalimantan, they are often found in swamp forests and lake edges. In Java and Bali, they are frequently seen in rice fields, urban forests, and conservation parks. In Nusa Tenggara and Maluku, some endemic species can only be found there. And in Papua, the variety of species is very high, making it one of the world's centers of kingfisher biodiversity. Their resilience and adaptation makes this bird an important indicator of the health of aquatic environments. If the kingfisher still perches by a river, it is a sign that the water is still alive. The kingfisher is a perfect example of the beauty of evolution. Every part of its body is designed for one main purpose: to be an efficient, fast, and deadly hunter. Its body colors are striking and mesmerizing, shining metallic blue on the back, bright orange on the chest, to emerald green glimmers on the head and wings make the kingfisher a living gem among branches and water. These colors are not mere decoration. Instead, they help during hunting. The light reflections from their feathers help camouflage their presence from prey underwater. Its body size varies, from only 10 centimeters in the smallest species to more than 40 centimeters in the largest ones. But one distinctive feature never changes: the long and strong beak. Sharp, sturdy, and straight, this beak is not just a weapon, but also the main hunting tool, capable of piercing water at incredible speed. The eyes of the kingfisher are another evolutionary advantage. With binocular vision and the ability to estimate distances accurately, it can determine the prey's position with incredible precision. When it dives into the water, a transparent membrane covers the eyes, protecting the cornea while still maintaining sharp underwater vision. The kingfisher's wings are short but strong, allowing quick maneuvers even among tight forest branches. Meanwhile, its short tail helps with stability when flying low along river streams. Its feet are small, not made for walking far, but their grip is strong, enough to hold position for a long time while watching prey. But perhaps the kingfisher's greatest advantage is its patience. It can stay still for long minutes, observing the movement of small fish on the water's surface. Then, in a split-second accuracy. In the wild, survival means understanding time and seizing opportunity perfectly. For the kingfisher, hunting is not just instinct, but an art mastered with extraordinary precision. The main prey of the kingfisher is small fish, but its diet is much more varied than it seems. It also eats shrimp, young frogs, aquatic insects, worms, small lizards, and even occasionally small birds or tiny mice, depending on the species and habitat. Its hunting technique is very distinctive. It will perch on a high spot, like a tree branch or riverbank rock, waiting silently for prey to pass underneath. Once the target is seen, it dives silently. After catching the prey, it will not swallow it immediately. It will return to its perch, then strike the prey against a branch or hard rock. The purpose is simple: to kill the prey, paralyze its movements, and ease the swallowing process. Once the prey is dead, it will swallow it whole, usually starting from the head. This process is not always easy. Sometimes prey that is too large forces the bird to adjust the angle and even wait a while until its throat muscles are ready to receive the load. Behind its stunning appearance and hunting skills, the kingfisher also holds social behaviors that are equally fascinating. Although often seen alone, the life of a kingfisher is far from mere solitude. Kingfishers are known as solitary birds. They prefer to live and hunt alone, especially outside the breeding season. Each individual has a clear territorial area. In that area, it perches, hunts, and rests. If another bird enters its territory, a warning is immediately issued, sometimes in the form of a distinctive sound, hoarse, loud, and high-pitched. Despite being solitary, the kingfisher is also a very organized creature. It has a fairly consistent daily routine. At dawn, it begins hunting around water. By midday, it rests in shaded areas, preening its feathers and reapplying the waterproof layer on its body using its beak. Additionally, though graceful in appearance, kingfishers can become very aggressive when defending territory or mates. They will chase each other, fight in the air, and even strike one another with wings and beaks. But when mating season arrives, the hunter's gentle side begins to show. The male will bring a gift in the form of a small fish and present it to the prospective female. If accepted, this becomes the beginning of a brief yet highly cooperative partnership. When the rainy season begins to shift into dry and river waters start to recede, natural instincts begin guiding the kingfisher toward one main goal: passing on its lineage. The mating season for kingfishers varies depending on the region, but one thing is certain. When the time comes, the male will begin courting his partner in a unique way by offering a small fish. This gift is not merely food, but a symbol of readiness and strength as a future father. After the pair is formed, they begin searching for a nesting site. Unlike other birds that build nests from twigs, the kingfisher prefers to dig a hole in soft soil banks, river edges, or even excavated ground. Using its strong beak and small claws, they dig a tunnel 30 to 90 centimeters long, ending in a small chamber to lay the eggs. The female will lay between 3 and 7 eggs. These eggs are shiny white and carefully guarded by both parents. They take turns incubating them for about 18 to 21 days. When the chicks hatch, they have no feathers, closed eyes, and are very dependent on their parents. In the first few days, the parents will bring soft pieces of prey, feeding them directly into their tiny beaks. Over time, these chicks grow quickly. Within 3 to 4 weeks, feathers begin to grow, eyes open wide, and hunting instincts begin to develop. They learn from both parents, from how to perch, observe the water, and eventually dive to catch their first prey. Once strong enough, the chicks leave the nest and live independently. But behind that independence, there remains an invisible legacy, a legacy of instinct from their ancestors, patience, precision, and the courage to dive into a constantly moving world. In the midst of the noise of a world ever changing, there is one small creature that remains faithful to the rhythm of nature. A skilled fisherman, the kingfisher, is not a majestic being that dominates the skies, but it is a symbol of balance, patience, and precision. With its tiny body wrapped in vibrant colors, it dances between branches and waters. With its long beak, it challenges the current and light. And with its sharp eyes, it turns silence into precision hunting. From the curves of mangrove forests, river valleys, to the stillness of lake shores, the kingfisher stands as a reminder that true beauty does not always come from size or power, but from the ability to read nature and blend with it. In every drop of water it snatches lies the story of thousands of years of evolution, and in every still movement lies a lesson in patience and perfect timing. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please write them in the comments section. You can also support the growth of this channel with donations through the link in the description. Thank you for following our journey in exploring the life of the skilled fisherman, the kingfisher. May this documentary not only enrich your knowledge, but also grow your love and respect for the small creatures that bring life to nature in their simple yet extraordinary ways. See you in the next adventure, where nature always has a story, and we just need to pause for a moment to listen.